Alright, so, in an effort to keep my word, after a long time, I'm gonna give you a setup tour now. Uh, it has been quite a long time since I have said, since I first said I was gonna do a setup tour. When was that? I bought this setup in maybe 2022, and it's 2025. And so I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you this setup tour because I feel like it's germane to my channel. Because a lot of my content is made on here now. Um, anyway, so you've seen all of these pieces of stuff, before when I first bought them all those years ago. And there's actually some things that are different. So let's start over here. So my mouse setup. If you remember, I had that blue and green Logitech mouse that's the same as this, but it was different. Um, and it was different color. It was like two-tone, blue and green, and the side was blue. That I'm actually not sure that I presumed that mouse stopped working because whenever I would like move it, it would like the mouse, it would be all like laggy and sporadic. And so I thought it was broken. So I bought that one. And that one does the same thing sometimes, not as many, not as much. So now I'm thinking that maybe it's something with my PC and I just replaced the mouse for no reason. But regardless, this is my mouse now. I love these mice. Um, these Logitech. I'm probably never gonna buy any other mouse again. It's wireless too, because I don't like wired mouses because they make me mad. Because I had a wireless mouse. This PC came with a wireless mouse, and that's what I used before I got that mouse in between the two mouses, because after the one broke, it was a while before I bought this one, and the wired one wasn't giving me any problems. So it actually might be something with that. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's going on, but regardless, and then I got this mouse pad. This is actually not a mouse pad. This is a rug. Um, so like my what happens in my house? In our kitchen we have like two mats like on the floor, like one in front of our sink and then one like in front of our stove. And we've been through a lot of rugs throughout the years. And this rug was in front of my sink, and it kind of sucked as a rug, or I forget. It might have like moved around like a lot. And so, but like we noticed that like it is the exact same like material and like build as a mouse pad. And this rug was sitting in my basement for probably as long as I've had this PC. And I always said that I was going to cut up that rug and turn it into a mouse pad, and I finally did, like 2 months ago. So I have a mouse pad now because this seam right here, the mouse kept getting caught on it, and it was screwing with me. So now I have a mouse pad. A free mouse pad. Anyway, now here we have this keyboard. I love this keyboard. This keyboard, it lights up. It changes colors. I love it. It feels nice. The other keyboard, it was like weird and like clunky. It was smaller than this, but it was, I don't know. I didn't like it. Now I have this. I have this Xbox controller because when I got my Xbox, my parents bought me. The Xbox came with a controller, and then they bought me this controller for something. And I didn't need it for my Xbox, so I just put it. I have this this cable that I charged my old phone with. This used to charge my phone, and I plugged it into the top of my PC because I can't figure out the Bluetooth for that. Um, Here's the PC itself. It's an Asus. It sucks. I put that RAM in there. You can see because when I bought this PC, it had 8 GB of RAM. It sucked so bad. So what I did was I bought that is 32 GB of RAM, and I tried to install them myself, and I made a mistake, and I screwed it up, and like I didn't install them like all the way or like right. I didn't install them the right way. And when I started it up, it fried the original 8 GB piece. So if I had done it right, I would have had 40 GB of RAM, but now I only have 32. And I had to take it to a guy and have him fix it. But it has a 1660 graphics card, so it's not very good. This is not a very good PC, but it was $700, and I had to do some stuff to it. But I think all I need to do now is replace the graphics card, because I was gonna replace the graphics card first, but I didn't have enough RAM to support the graphics card. So now I have enough RAM, so now I can get a good graphics card. Anyway, what else do we got? I'm just gonna go over everything on this desk, just because. So like we got this. Oh no, I had a geode. I just like keep some random stuff on my desk if you can't tell, but here's a geode. It's ginormous. It's pretty cool. And we got this stuff. You've probably seen a lot of this stuff in car reviews. I believe I've shown every one of these cars in a car review. Maybe not that Mustang, but then we got this Beetle that I showed you, and that Chevy pickup that I might not have showed you. We have the Pennsylvania FFA Midwinter Convention from 2024. My name's in there somewhere. Anyway, now we got the little mini Pac-Man machine. I don't know if this still works. Oh, it does. So yeah, I had to replace battery at some point. I thought it didn't work anymore, but it does. I've shown you this in one of my first videos ever. Then we got the icebreakers, the orange cream pop limited edition. We got some Steam cards down there that I used a long time ago and I just haven't thrown away. License plate from my grandmother's old car when she lived in Maryland. We got this turn signal thingy from an old Ford Fairlane that I got out of an abandoned building that collapsed. It's a long story involving that building and what I did there. I might upload a video at some point because I have footage of them tearing it down. And this handle is off of an abandoned Hudson Commodore that was in the woods near my buddy's house that I just kind of took. Anyway. And on top of here, we got the duck. This came out of my grandmother's house. We cleaned out her house. And I took this duck with me because nobody else wanted the duck. And back here, this is my my external storage that is not working because I don't know why it's working. Last time, this cord fried itself. Don't know how that happened. And that might have happened again. Although I don't know because like none of the lights were turning on the first time, but now it's like the blue one indicates basically I'm not too sure, but the blue one indicates that like it's turned on and the computer knows it's there. And there's another red light that's supposed to come on that like represents that it's actually like working, that it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing, and that red light's not on anymore. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. It might have something to do with the duck, honestly, because I feel like since I put the duck up there, the performance of the PC might have declined. And I've been told by a few people that you're not supposed to have things on top of your PC. But I used to have that Chevy display case up there, so whatever. Here's my monitor. I do not know how big it is. I could have opted for a camera or a webcam. It was like an extra like $20 though. It's an Acer, pretty good monitor. Got my background there. That's probably the most tame background I've had. I've had a lot of crazy backgrounds, but this is just BeamNG Drive stuff. I got everything. I'm not gonna like show you my entire desktop because I don't want to. Oh, one last thing. This chair. This is a great chair. I love this chair. This is like your average degenerate gamer chair, but I like it. You got the butt mark on the bottom there. Armrest. It's comfortable. It's a good chair because I used to be running a chair like I probably showed to you. It was like a wooden chair. Like, let me show you here. See this chair right here? It's got a lot of stuff on it, but like, see, that's a chair. I had a chair like that in my setup. It was very uncomfortable because it was just literally a wooden chair like you'd find. But yeah. I've been saying I'm gonna do a piece or a setup tour for a long time, and I never did. But I did it now. So yeah, I'm gonna get back into doing stuff because I feel like nowadays my content used to be like random stuff that I would do that I found interesting, and now it's like more put together. But I feel like I had more fun doing it like the way where it's just like random stuff all of the time. Didn't have any motive behind it. It was just me recording random things that I found interesting. So I might go back to doing some more stuff like that. I'm not sure though, because I like having a structure and I like having all that. And we'll see. I just haven't made a video in a while. But I have some more airsoft videos soon, probably.